Ryan Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan. No! No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, oh, he's still alive! He's still alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. He went up in the... Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Right there. Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merle. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb. I have this. Done. Gabby, go. Oh! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the count?
Our marriage.
Microphone check. Mic check. Check 2 1 2. What you gonna do? We got a surprise Tuesday, Thestral Tuesday, Twirling Tuesday stream for a U bars. Get my music. Where's my music at? There we get here. There we go. Let's do repeat and shuffle. Try Wizard Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's your birthday. What is that, Spav? Let's go. Classic Hufflepuff attire today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going old school. Going old school Hufflepuff today. Haley. Micah with the mic checks. Ghost Steps. Paper Dragon. What is that? Oh, Synth. Eighth Nation. Joel Double over on Twitch with the first finally caught a stream. Exciting. And then we got Lauren with Becky Dylon going to be lurking on Replay Squad today. Totally get it. Thanks for popping in, Dylon. Waking Well to Wednesday, Slytherin Saturday. I'm going to need a Saturday one because August is going to be all Saturdays. Metatron with the mic checks. Nebula, Brian, Mike again, Gabe, Denise, Metatron, Spav, Amelia, Moon Lily. What is up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Hello, governor. All right, I got some tunes and we're good. I got chat up. We're good. We're live. We're vibing. We're hanging out because football season starts tomorrow for us. Our first fall practice starts tomorrow. And we go, I think we're 1 to 8:30 tomorrow. Hey, David with the checks. Love a Tuesday stream. Hope you're well. Baratello, what is good? Hope you're well. Thank you. It's not Moon Lily. It's Lily. It's Lily. Okay. But yeah, we got practice tomorrow. And we have practice like every day for the first, Monday through Friday from 1 to 8:30 p.m. Because 2 days. And so at least that's going to be the schedule for the first couple of weeks in August. So it's about to go down. I got my Quidditch Hufflepuff shirt to represent. Saying what's good? Happy Tuesday. What's up, bro? Came back from Universal. Was everything you said it would be. Hey, Big Evil. Yay. I'm so glad you had a good time. So glad you had a good time. Awesome. Did you get any good stuff? Any good merch? I remember 2 days says Micah. Yeah. If only you knew the coach so you could have them set the schedule that works well for Wednesdays. I tried that last year, Chris. Also, what's up, Chris? Slytherin. I tried that last year. And so we would do, because I'm the head coach. And so we would do practices on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, or Fridays. The only issue is we have a shortened off season, or we have a shortened practice season before our first game. And so we have to eke out like as many practices as we can. So I can't do that. Believe me, I tried, but the inconsistency wouldn't work. Oh man. Oh, Yuri. Okay, whenever I see a lily, I think Moon Lily. Okay, Yuri. Okay. Apologies in advance then for doing that to you. But so yeah, that's why we are here. That's why we are alive. That's why we are hanging out and having some fun today of all days on a Tuesday. And we're going to be talking, obviously, some Hogwarts Legacy 2 things. Specifically the Paramount and WB merger with the announcement of the postponement of the merger in some way, shape, or form. Or at least the words they used is stopped. Womp womp. The merger is stopped until the court hearings are done 5 days after the court hearings, or until June. Did they say June or July? I think it's June 2027. So we're going to talk about that and honestly how it could impact Hogwarts Legacy 2. Not so much release date, because everybody saw the delay in the title and assumed, which rightfully so, I understand, assumed that I was referring to release. But the delay I'm referring to, I think, is marketing, which could be affected. And we have examples of that as long as I've been covering Portkey Games titles since, 2018. There's been 2 mergers. I think this is the 3rd one. Or at least in the process of 2 mergers, AT&T Discovery and now Paramount. And so I'm going to give you guys some examples, some timelines, what I honestly think based off of just that information, and allow you guys to guess. After we cover that, we're going to have a little bit of fun, lighten it up a little bit, and talk about my top 10 things, side activities I'd like to see in the sequel. And I'm going over this with you guys because as you guys, if you've been here for a while, you follow us for a while, especially on Wizarding Wednesdays, I like to throw my ideas out at you guys, see how it sticks, how you guys receive it, and then turn it into a video. So I already have the video scripted out and everything. I'm going to record it this sometime this week, hogwarts between the 8 to 9 hours I have of practice. But I'm going to share 10 of the side activities I would like to see in Hogwarts Legacy 2, and there's going to be a barometer, there's going to be guidelines for that, whether it's things that will keep us at Hogwarts or at least focus on us spending time at Hogwarts, so forth and so on. So I'm excited to share that, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and whatever other side activities you guys would like to see in the sequel. We know at least some of the devs and higher ups and people who work at WB Games and even Avalanche Software do kind of watch the streams, and so I always enjoy kind of sharing my thoughts and hearing from you guys in hopes that there's some inspiration drawn from our conversations that we have every week. So we're going to do just that, just to lighten the mood a little bit. Oh my gosh, 2 days are so bad, especially here in Texas, but I got a Slytherin road. Hey, you got a Slytherin road? Let's go. Oh my gosh, Texas? Yeah, that's going to be crazy. I haven't caught us live in a long time. Alexis, oh my gosh. That's the name and a logo from a blast from the past. Wizards Unite. Oh my gosh, how you doing, Alexis? Mooney Lupin, greetings from Germany. Nice to catch the stream once again. Mooney, so glad you're here. I'm so happy everybody here are catching streams for the first time. There's like 3 or 4 people who said that. So yeah, readable textbooks for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Bro, honestly, if there was stuff like that, because I'm trying to think, didn't Skyrim have stuff like that or aspects of that? That would be dope, especially or at least certain textbooks in the library or restricted section would be dope. I did, which is why I'm bringing it up, Dylan. And you can't be here live, which I would love to talk to you about, which is why I brought it up. Yes. So Dylan, for you guys don't know, and I forgot to do a 4-year badge. Dang it. Dylan, for those of you guys don't know, have been dictating a lot of the content you guys have been seeing in regards to topics and stuff on Wizarding Wednesdays, just because he's hitting me some amazing ideas. Shout out to Dylon. So yeah, I got you for it, bro. You're the one that inspired me to do it and make the video. So I got my top 10 list, and I'll be sharing some of your stuff because loved it. I loved it. But yeah, so that's the game plan, guys. That's the game plan. Hope you guys are down. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Wait, there's oh no, David. I did not know this supposed to be off. Corsi, what up? Wish I could be live. Got dad duties. Hey, I understand, man. I understand. Love to the little one. I get it. But Corsi, what is up? The Corsi, the voice, one of the best voices I've ever heard. I had the Corsi, and some of the people, I don't know if any of you guys were here, helped me on a old project during Wizards Unite, a short film I had did like 4 years ago, and the Corsi lended his voice talents with me alongside so many cats in our community, specifically Patronus Squad. So shout out to Corsi. But yeah, I'm ready to talk about it. Also, if you guys haven't already, check out our Instagram. The video I posted of the freaking Chamber of Secrets mod, that thing is blowing up. I think I'm getting like the most views I've ever gotten on Instagram, which is crazy because I haven't posted there in a minute. You know, I didn't know Chicago had a Harry Potter store. Oh yeah. Our project was super fun. I would like Avalanche to add Wizard Chess and Quidditch in Hogwarts Legacy 2. Ooh, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that. Yeah, I have a list. You know what? I'll put at the top. Oh, if you're over on YouTube, I'll do this. I'll hook you guys up. Side activities you want in HL2. And I started a little Q chat up there over on YouTube. So if you're over on YouTube, post in there. If you're over on Twitch, I'll take your comments live. So we'll go from there. Enemies of the air, beware. Perez, what's up, James? What I missed? Nothing. Kind of gave everybody a rundown. We just started. Gave everybody a rundown of what to expect during the stream. We're going to be talking about the Paramount and WB Discovery merger that has come to a screeching halt, and how it could possibly affect and possibly delay Hogwarts Legacy 2, not release date, but marketing. And I'll be sharing why I think so, based off of history there. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get into my top 10 activities, side activities like you see in Hogwarts Legacy 2, implemented, applied, with some structure, some guidelines as to why these things I've picked are suggested. And 2 of them I'm really excited about. 2 of them are right up our alley if you follow the channel. And so I'm excited to share and talk about that with you guys. Have you had any problems on your PS5 when the servers went down yesterday? I did. Not that much, but I did. Whomping Willow Quest was kind of jank, though. Yeah, I like the Whomping Willow Quest, but yeah, it was kind of unfinished. Patronus one was as well. I still have to do Chamber of Secrets and Patronus mod. They look so fun. The Patronus one is a good one, though. Have you in Hogwarts Secrets tied to our houses or friends or teachers? Mystery that we are. Yo, Miranda, that is on the list. especially the Hogwarts Secrets part. I love the Hogwarts Secrets. I think we only had, what, 3? Correct you if I'm wrong, chat. I think we only had 3 Hogwarts Secrets. So if we could like double those, if we could double those, that would be a dope. So yeah, that's I'm excited about the list. I'm very excited about the list. I'm excited about that video. And then if that pops off, if you guys enjoy that video, I'll do an activities list in regards to stuff we could do in the open world. I don't know if I want to bring back the Dark Arts Battle Arena, unless they like tweak it a little bit. Merlin Trials obviously is up for grabs as well. Gotta head out. We have dog training tonight. I'll see you Sunday. Yes, Hillary. Yes, have fun. I'll see you Sunday. Thanks, Hill. Here I was enjoying a pizza and I got the Discord notification. Yeah, Joe, we're having an early stream today. I got football practice tomorrow. And yeah, August is about to be crazy. Imagine someone makes a Ministry of Magic mod for... I might cry if I see that. I might cry if I see that. More than double those, you mean? Yeah. Imagine, here, there's a Diagon Alley mod. It's just kind of empty, though. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Diagon Alley mod was for photos, photo mode, I believe. I'll double check. But yeah, I believe it was for photos. Have me check the calendar. I know, right? I want to explore the ministry. Hopefully we get the actual one in Hogwarts Legacy 2. I think we have to narratively. I think that's where we're going narratively. But I mean, you never know. But I think narrative wise, I think that's the that's like the easy transition as to where we're going. So we'll see. Yeah, this thing, what in the world, bro? This thing is blowing up. Yeah, this is crazy. I would love a werewolf related side quest. Ooh, or an Animagus one. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having that. That would be a good one for open world. I might add that to my list. Who said that? Mooney Lupin. Oh yeah, that's right up your alley. I might add that. I think I'm gonna add that. I love that idea. Maybe not so much for us, because if it can't be a side quest if it's pertaining to us, if that makes sense. Like an Animagus one, but maybe for somebody else, like Natsai. That would be dope. Our Newt specialization quest for job roles post school. Ooh, they could move that to this sequel? Third one. Because if they continue the 5, 6, 7 in regards with our years and age, started the first game as a 5th year. I'm assuming the second game transitions into our 6th year. And if they do a trilogy, the 7th year for the 3rd game, that would be an amazing call right there, Chris. That's a good one. You know the House Points mod has time turners in it. Yeah, I do. And traffic on my way home. This traffic jam needs to... Please don't crash while I'm watching this stream. Please don't get in trouble. We are pro safety while driving, for sure. Especially as a person who has kids and takes care of kids as a coach. So, that being said, who's ready to get into it? Who's ready to get into all of the stuff and talk about it? So, yeah. The Paramount WB Discovery merger, its effects on Hogwarts Legacy. And then we'll get into our top 10 side activities lists. and see how much time we got left after that. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna hang out, talk all things Wizarding World. There's some exciting stuff at least happening according to people for the MMO. So yeah, be on the lookout. I'm trying to piece together what I'm seeing and hopefully can put it all together in a video. So, but yo's in the chat if you guys are ready to get into today's topics, and be sure to spam the like button as it helps the video over on YouTube reach others like yourselves who are interested in these magical topics. And if you're over on Twitch, be sure to drop a follow and spread the news that we are live every Wednesday or Tuesday this week to talk all things Wizarding World. All right, we got yo's in the chat. We got yo-yos in the chat. Alexis, Alexis, I missed you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh. Let's go here. Here. All right, let's get into it. Let me find it. Let's get into the latest and greatest. It's your boy James.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO. Bring you guys the latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, dighty. Mic check, check 212. We're back to cover all the Wizarding World news for you. Hey, I finally can make it when you're live, lady. Oh my gosh, Dark Gaming official, bro. So many of you guys, is Wednesdays just a bad day for some of y'all? That's crazy. So glad you can make it. Happy Tuesday. Thestral Tuesday, Twirling Tuesday, Triwizard Tuesday, whatever you want to call it, we are here. But so glad you were able to make it. Lady Doc, Gaming Official, over on Twitch. All right, we got mic checks. We're live. We're back. So, first and foremost, for those of you guys unaware, this broke last week. Late last week, because today is what, the 28th, 27th, 26th, 25th. So last Friday. It is this week. Driving and listening, happy. Hey, what's up, Barbara? Be safe while driving. Thanks for listening. But yeah. I think this was Friday, July 24th. Paramount agrees to postpone Warner Brothers merger until after antitrust trial. Whoa!
Zero Dark DC cheered 100 bits.
Thank you with the biddies over on, I'll just do this, over on Twitch. Zero Dark, what is good? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Tuesday thus far, and if you're not, I hope time with us can help with that. Thank you so much for the biddies. Let's go. I used to start work at 4 and get back 8. Oh, birthday week. Okay. Happy early birthday, Alexis, or birthday. Awesome to hear. But yeah, Paramount agrees to postpone Warner Brothers merger until after antitrust trial. Paramount Skydance has reached an agreement with Coalition of State Attorney Generals to postpone the Warner Brothers Discovery merger until after antitrust trial. The company entered a joint stipulation in a federal case on Friday, July 24th, after noon, agreeing not to close the $111 billion transaction until, this is the key thing I want you guys to focus on, until 5 days after a trial is held, or June 1st, 2027, whichever is earlier or whichever comes first. All right. So this is a big deal. It's gotten to the point, I think they signed off. There was a previous higher ups within the government, United States government, who gave the green light for the merger of WB Discovery and Paramount Skydance. They got approved. Then they started getting lawsuits and things of that nature from a variety of people, from states, attorney generals. I think it's 11 states total within the United States. There's also some blowback from other countries over in the UK, I believe. And of course, Hollywood is really kind of stepping forward and kind of going against this merger as well. Hollywood being the Screen Actors Guild, the writers, SAG-AFTRA, which is the Writers Guild, the Screen Actors Guild, the Writers Guild as well stepped in, and a bunch of noticeable, promising, higher up actors, Benedict Cumberbatch, so forth and so on, who have thrown in their hat in regards to kind of going against this merger pertaining to monopolies and things of that nature. Jobs is something that's been thrown out there. I'm not going to claim to be a pro on all of this, but this date specifically, again, is something that has kind of caught my eye and something that a lot of people have started running with when it comes to Yoko. What is good? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. But when it comes to this merger, because it's been on and off, everybody's been waiting. It was Netflix at the end of the year in 2025. Then they dropped out, and then this Paramount came in and was like, yo, I'm down. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. Sue Wu was on the other side, so I wanted to make sure I say hi to her. But anyway, in regards to the stream, Laura, yeah. In regards to the merger, a lot of people have not been for this. You're my go-to for Hogwarts Legacy or anything Harry Potter related. Love how detailed you are. Oh, thank you. But a lot of people have been going against this for sure. And I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I feel about this either. I like WB as a whole, even though they kind of messed up things. I had a huge rant last week. Last Wednesday about the leadership at WB and the lack thereof in regards to understanding their IPs from the gaming side of things. Excuse me. And so all of that is true. Two things can be true. I can talk about some of the leadership at WB Games and also want WB Games to kind of retain its property. Hey, Joel celebrating 41 months, Patronus Squad. Yes. What's up, Joel? Thanks for 41. Good Lord, 41 months. That's crazy. Thank you, Joel, man. Hope you're doing well, bud. Happy Tuesday. But I've not been a fan of WB's leadership, but I'm a huge fan of WB as a property, as a company. The first thing I think about when it comes to movies is WB, whether it's from The Matrix to Lord of the Rings. I think that was WB, to Batman, Master of the Phantasm being my first Batman movie I've ever went to, especially as a huge DC fan, or comic book fan in general, to even Harry Potter, obviously. WB has just always been that comfort company. Even some of the Christopher Nolan's early stuff before WB pissed Nolan off. And so it sucks that they've been bought out 2-3 times, at least while I've had a YouTube channel. I said it earlier when we were first making our YouTube channel and getting things going. AT&T was in the process of buying WB, which is they owned WB during Wizards Unite's timeline, and then at the near the tail end of WB of AT&T's reign, which is when Discovery came in, which is right when freaking Wizards Unite ended. And so now, after Discovery is taken over, now we got Paramount who's trying to come in and do it. And so I appreciate WB. I love WB. I've worked with WB, and so it's just weird to think like Paramount is going to buy them, and now WB is no longer going to be a thing. It's going to be Paramount. So it's just weird. It's just weird. Looney Tunes is WB. Oh my gosh, yeah. Looney Tunes. Oh my gosh, yeah, Lauren. Yeah. So well, the decision making of WB is questionable. It is. Both can be true though, Looney. So anyway, this thing is postponed. Now, I think they're looking at August or at least September for the trial. Once things get going and if the trial is done, this whole antitrust lawsuit thing could be scrapped and they can finally go through with the merger, they being Paramount and WB Discovery. But if this trial lingers and everything gets held up and continues, the end date, or at least this could go till June 1st of 2027, as shared here by a Variety. And from my understanding, I think this, particularly pertaining to Hogwarts Legacy, marketing wise, let me just say that, marketing wise, I think this could have a implication on things pertaining to Hogwarts Legacy 2 in some way, shape, or form, starting with marketing. And here's why. I have a bunch of timelines written out for you guys. This might be the most, for you guys. And I want to kind of share with you guys what I've kind of put together in some way, shape, or form. How could WB fumble so bad? Yeah, I know. It sounds so smart, as our dearest Headmaster Black. I'm still sometimes seeing the Looney Tunes animation sound. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Animaniacs? So clutch. So clutch. What is going on? Alright, so let's do this. Let's go here. Docs. Oh shoot, hold on. Let's go in a notepad. And blow this up. Okay, this might work. Okay, so this is what I wrote up pertaining to the timelines. As you can see, I have like 1,000 tabs I've used for past Wizarding Wednesdays. Starting with, and again, I came in, I created XpectoGO around, it was like around sometime in 2017, Around here. Yes, it was around this time. Okay. So right here first, WB and AT&T merger is announced sometime in October 2016. WB and AT&T merger completed June 14, 2018. So about a little under 2 years, give or take. During that process of the merger, WB announces Harry Potter Wizards Unite and Hogwarts Mystery. I believe Hogwarts Mystery was released in 2018. Wizards Unite was then released in 2019. This was the creation of Portkey Games. Portkey Games, if you guys don't know, is what WB Games uses to create their own Harry Potter games that outside of canon. So Portkey Games, you'll see at the beginning of the opening of Hogwarts Legacy, even Magic Awaken now, Quidditch Champions, Portkey Games. You'll see those logos flash in the front when they show all the developers and publishers and stuff like that. So Wizards Unite was a game that we started our channel on. We covered the game, but it was announced months before the merger was completed. Keep this in mind, all right? Getting to Hogwarts Legacy. WB announces Hogwarts Legacy September 2020 with the release date of 2021. If you guys remember the PlayStation Showcase, when PlayStation used to have their own showcase in September, it was on a Wednesday. It actually happened during the Wizarding Wednesday live stream. But they revealed the Hogwarts Legacy trailer. They announced Hogwarts Legacy as a thing. And they had a 2021 release window after that. Speaking of 2021, WB's merger announcement with Discovery is announced in 2021, sometime in May. WB then has the merger completed in April of 2022 with Discovery. And then also here, I just threw in there, WB Discovery announces the Harry Potter series after a year after that. But this date specifically, these two dates for the merger announcement of Discovery and WB and the completion of the merger between WB and Discovery. Hogwarts Legacy was supposed to release in 2021. We found out at the beginning of 2021, right before this merger was announced, that the game has been delayed. Once they announced the delay of Hogwarts Legacy, then they announced the merger of WB and Discovery. So the merger is happening. The merger is then completed April 2022, a month after the state of play for Hogwarts Legacy, also in 2022. But in 2021, there was nothing. I don't know if you guys were following our channel that early or were aware of everything that was going on with Hogwarts Legacy. But in 2021, we got nothing. There was no news until Chandler Wood in December 5th or 4th of 2021, who said, I'm the new community manager. 2022 is going to be popping, so forth and so on. But 2021, we got nothing outside of the delay, which happens to be the same year they announced the merger with the Warner Brothers and Discovery. Why do I bring this up? 2026 is when they announced the merger for Paramount and WB Discovery. I think it was sometime in February. I think I have that down here. Yeah, Paramount merger announcement, February 2026. Then it was approved June 12th, 2026. Then delayed a month later. What's similar to 2026 to 2021 with Hogwarts Legacy? Outside of community manager announcement, we've heard nothing pertaining to the game. Nothing. pertaining to anything surrounding the game outside of a community manager announcement of Cody, just like in 2021 outside of community manager announcement with Chandler. But that entire year, we didn't hear anything outside of the delay in 2021, and there's been no hint of a delay. But in 2021, during the merger, things changed. Avalanche Software changed their logo. The release date changed for Hogwarts Legacy, thus it being delayed. And in 2026, I'm saying there's precedent to a possibility of at least a delay with the marketing. And there's reasons why. First, what I just shared with you guys. During the past couple of mergers, while games have been in development, they haven't shown the game until the merger was close to completion. They didn't show the game. They didn't show Hogwarts Legacy after the reveal trailer until a month before the completion of WB and Discovery's merger in April. The state of play was in March. Same with Wizards Unite. We didn't get anything Wizards Unite related until after or near the completion. But they announced at least Wizards Unite during a year after the merger announcement for WB and AT&T. And then down here this year, when everybody was expecting things to come for June for the state of play, the gameplay, the Summer Games Fest and Xbox Showcase, Avalanche Software, Hogwarts Legacy, nothing. Now, some caveats. The game might not have just been ready all of those times. 2021, when they called it the delay. 2026 is just not ready to market it yet. But you don't hire a community manager and hire a video capture artist unless you're ready to talk about the game in some way, shape, or form. Those two hires, which we've been covering since the beginning of the year, and with Cody being announced, because we knew they were hiring a community manager because I applied for it. I knew Chandler stepped down because Chandler hit me up and allowed me to announce it to the public outside of his means of sharing his information. So we knew about them looking for a community manager, and we knew about the video capture artists. Those two things you need to promote, market, and talk about your game in some way, shape, or form, especially across social media. Those two hires were accomplished and completed in the first quarter of 2026, and then nothing. During that time period, in April, between February and April, Netflix mergers terminated. And then Paramount and WB is announced with their merger. During that time period, they already hired a video capture artist and a community manager. Between the announcement of the merger for Paramount, the cancellation of the merger with Netflix, and the approved merger of Paramount, it's been quiet, just like in 2021. So I think there's a correlation there. So that's why I think marketing-wise, pertaining to Hogwarts Legacy 2, I think there's going to be a delay because there's been precedent. That's the first reason. Second reason, Paramount Games has been created. They've made a new gaming company. Paramount has made a new gaming company called Paramount Games. And just like with Paramount Plus, WB is going to be absorbed and swallowed into Paramount. There's not going to be any more HBO Max. There's not going to be any more HBO. It will become everything from HBO Max, all the original shows, all the movies and stuff is all going to be under Paramount. HBO will no longer exist. And I think that's going to be the same with WB Games. Paramount Games, WB Games will no longer exist. Paramount Games will now own Arkham games, the Hogwarts Legacy games, the Mortal Kombat games, everything WB Games owns. They'll be swallowed into Paramount Games. And the reason I'm bringing this up is this is number 2 reason. I think Paramount Games wants their first big game, at least, outside of The Last Ronin, which was announced during Summer Games Fest, to be Hogwarts Legacy 2. Now, this is speculation on my part. Again, not necessarily saying the release is going to be delayed. Marketing. I think Paramount wants their stamp all over it. I think David Ellison wants their stamp all over the stuff they acquired from WB. Especially a $1 billion game like Hogwarts Legacy. And so marketing wise, promoting wise, they're going to wait until this trial is done. And Ellison put out a email, I believe yesterday, saying how confident he is that they did everything by the books. They did everything according to the law, and everything will be settled. If he believes that, there's no need to promote Hogwarts Legacy 2 with the old WB Games banner. There's no need. Why? Why would you? Especially if you were expecting the merger to be completed in September, which was the timeline Paramount Skydance had threw out. So if you're doing a trial sometime in August, and the earliest it could be done and completed and merger go through is August, September, then they're going to get the ball rolling, absorb everything WB Games, HBO Max, WB Discovery, everything. And it's now going to all be under Paramount. Once all that's done, then they'll get with Cody. Then they'll get with the video capture artists, all these people to make the trailers and stuff. And the first emblem you'll see up there, Wizarding World and Paramount Games, alongside Avalanche. And then the title for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Probably at the end. Now, this is speculation on my part. This is what I think. You already put up a hefty finder's fee at the front. Why would you promote something with WB title so close to you possibly owning it? Yeah, there's no more HBO. The word merger just lost all meaning. But wouldn't they won't pretty marketing period until actual release. When they want, not necessarily. WB, for example, the latest game, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. They announced the game 9 months before its release. Especially if the game is going to release in 2027. Let's say, for example, if Hogwarts Legacy 2 releases in 2027, which is already a jam-packed year. They might want to push that to 2028. But anyway, let's say it releases next year. Let's say Hogwarts Legacy 2 is slated to release holiday of next year. You could just wait for the merger default to come through and be approved. All the lawsuits, all the court stuff, all the hearings be done. September the earliest. September 2026 the earliest. Come the Game Awards, announce Hogwarts Legacy 2 for 2027 or 2028. Then start marketing the mess out of it after the Harry Potter show, which I believe 8 episodes. So that'll put it sometime in February where it'll stop. You ain't got to worry about cross contamination, and then start marketing it first quarter of 2027. Get it out of the way of Fable, God of War, Laufey, whatever however you pronounce it, Tomb Raider. Get it clear February, clear March. Start promoting the mess out of it with a first day to play in March or April, leading into Summer Games Fest in 2027 that summer in June, leading into Back to Hogwarts Day in September, and then release holiday 2027 at the earliest. So they don't need to say anything. There's no rush. They know it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. So there's no rush. So I think delay-wise, that's the second reason, Paramount Games, because they want their stamp on it. So first, there's precedence of WB merger having some way, shape, or form an effect on the current game development, especially with announcements and marketing. Second, Paramount Games. And just them wanting, because Paramount Games is new. Paramount Games is very new. They announced Paramount Games, I believe, at Summer Games Fest with the titles with Avatar, The Last Airbender fighting game, The Last Ronin game, and so many other stuff. And Paramount's like, yo, why do we need to have WB stamp on Hogwarts Legacy 2 when it's going to be ours? We'll just wait for these trials and hearings to be done. That way we have our stamp. So that's the second reason. They want their stamp up there. They don't want anything WB. They don't want anything WB Games. WB Games for the past couple of years has represented failure when it comes to Suicide Squad, the Versus game, the Quidditch game. Like, WB Games hasn't put out anything good. They've closed a bunch of studios and everything. The only thing recently they put out is that amazing Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. That's it. So they're like, hey, we're going to start new. We got a new studio. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be a huge pillar for us. So that's number 2. And then number 3, in my opinion, why marketing could be delayed because of the merger is just they have to, working with WB, particularly WB Games and Wizarding World for the past, like I said, I've been covering Harry Potter games since 2019 consistently with Wizards Unite. I've been able to work with a bunch of community managers and a bunch of devs. I've been able to talk with them. Personally, I still know them personally, but professionally talking with them, and they've shared, hey, there's a process. Things take a while. Just like with anything, there's a pecking order in regards to decisions being made, in regards to just announcements being made. Talking with Chandler, he said it took him a while to get to the point where he could just post stuff without like higher up approval. He'll put 2 or 3 eyes on it from other community managers within WB Games and within Avalanche marketing people, but it's just a pecking order. And so I think the new pecking order that's going to come through from Paramount, especially not knowing who's going to survive, because we know Paramount is going to gut, emphasis on gut, get rid of a lot of people to make up for the cost they paid to buy WB Discovery. There's going to be a lot of studios. There's going to be a lot of jobs. There's going to be a lot of layoffs. A lot. And marketing, decision-wise, development-wise, timeline-wise, scheduling-wise, all of that is going to be in flux, in my opinion, speculation-wise, when it comes to that. Notice, again, I'm referring to marketing. Not development. I think they already have their budget. They're developing as according to schedule, in my opinion. For marketing, I believe there's new people, like Cody as a community manager and Eric Martin as the senior marketing manager, and all of these cats who will have to answer to that were not previously there because of this merger. So the red tape would be the third reason. Please let a trailer announcement come at Game Awards. Yeah, it makes me wonder if it won't be physical release. I didn't even get into the PS6 and Xbox Project Helix. I didn't even get into that because we know the PS6 is scheduled to come out based off of the no physical copies rule that PlayStation put out or Sony put out, happening what January 1st or 31st in 2028. But I think that's going to pertain to release. I think that any release delay is going to pertain to that. That would the Sony the PS6 and the Project Helix and Avalanche Software maybe wanting to wait for a dev kit to have the game ready for the next gen consoles. I think that would affect the release. If it could affect the release, it could affect marketing. So you can throw that up there as a possibility, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Basic jump paddle. And again, I'm throwing this out there because this is based off what I've experienced and what I remember, and kind of just keeping track of it. I was like, wait, I was here. I remember when NTT bought WB. Wait, I remember when Discovery bought WB. What was the timelines? What games were being developed? What was the marketing like during those time periods? Was it silent? And I just put all this together. And I was just like, okay, there's precedence for it. If we don't hear anything, there's precedence for it. Whether it's true or not, we could get something tomorrow on a Whizzing Wednesday. But I'm just saying, in regards to this merger, don't be surprised if we don't hear anything, say, back to Hogwarts Day, or even the Game Awards. Don't be surprised if this merger has an effect on any announcements pertaining to the game, because of the lawsuits, because of the possible new leadership, because Paramount, I think, wants to have their stamp on the marketing, and because leadership. There's going to be new leadership that the Avalanche Software will have to talk to in some way, shape, or form. I think all of those speculation-wise, I think will have an effect on Hogwarts Legacy 2's marketing. Release, we don't know the release date, so everything could still be on schedule. But marketing-wise, I think there could be an effect in some way, shape, or form. So, if we don't get a trailer this year, Perez says, I'm afraid we won't see one until 2028. I mean, if we don't see one this year, I definitely think we're getting something 2027. It's just 2027 is so packed, bro. It's so jam-packed. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. For sure. So, I want Hogwarts Legacy 2 so badly. I know, man. Like, playing the Chamber of Secrets mod, it just made me, like, want more Hogwarts Legacy in some way, shape, or form. Like, it really does. It really does. So, like, I don't know. I'm of the mind that whatever happens will happen. But if you've been following our channel long enough, you know that I'm always glass half full. That's the Hufflepuff in me. I'm always glass half full. But I'm also want to be upfront and honest with you guys and share my concerns and why I have these thoughts based off of just my insane research that I go into when it comes to this game and games like it. Like, games I care about. I was like this with Wizards Unite. I was like this with 007. I was like this with Assassin's Creed. Like, games I care about, I try to go in depth and beyond when it comes to those titles, because I just want to make sure I know as much as I should, so that way I can share comfortably pertaining to stuff. So, all right, I got to type out this thing right quick before we get into the topics. But what do you guys think? What do you think is more likely? What do you think is more likely? Or what are you guys' thoughts? I'll say this. What are you guys' thoughts off of what I just shared with you guys? Based on the timelines, based off my speculative 3 points pertaining to Paramount Games, pertaining to the merger, pertaining to leadership and marketing having to answer to new peoples, and possibly even the PlayStation 6 and Project Helix from Xbox, possibly even having an effect marketing, not release, marketing wise for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Let me write this right quick because I want to type out some of you guys stuff for the next topic we're going to get into real quick. God, I suck at. Let's see. Where is it? Mm. 2028. Let me see what chat is saying. Make sure. Yeah, it makes me wonder if it won't be a physical release. Patience. 2028, 2029. I don't think it'll be that long. Perez. You understand Mooney Lupin, especially because that's when Merlin theories come up. Because of the merger delay, Becky says, I don't think we'll see any form of Hogwarts Legacy 2 until mid-2027. Whoa! Now, that's the latest date, Becky. Because they did say, the article does say whatever comes earliest. Whatever comes first or earlier. So if the trial is supposed to start, or at least trying to get things scheduled in August, the earliest could be September this year when everything is done. But you're saying mid-2027 based off of the date they put out there. Let me see. Spav says, what do you think will happen with Hogwarts Legacy 2 and the Harry Potter TV show being linked? Ooh, I don't know if they're going to stick with that. I'm glad you said that. I don't know if they're going to stick with that. Because that was only let me see. Hogwarts Legacy sequel and Harry Potter series connected narratively. Where's the article? It was Variety. Why are they? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy coordinating. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. It was a Variety article. Where is the Variety article? I'll just use IGN. Now this was in 2024. So like a year and some change afterwards. Hogwarts Legacy 2 coordinating quote unquote big picture storytelling with Harry Potter TV show storylines. This was a decision made with leadership that might not be there. Now, things could have already, game development wise, for example, narratively, storytelling wise, could have already happened. And so it might still happen, but there's a possibility this might not happen because it was so much has happened since this was announced. So much has happened Studios is closed. New leadership at WB has happened. And then the Netflix merger then went away. Then the Paramount merger. Now that's postponed. So I think so much has happened that I don't know if this is still going to happen. This is still the official announcement. So I have to run with it and say this is still a thing. I don't think, in my opinion, the coordinating of storylines and big picture storytelling between the sequel and the series, I still don't think it's going to be as big as people think it is. I think it's going to be as small as Dumbledore being in there, Ancient Magic being a reference, or Nicholas Flamel, something in some way, shape, or form. Because all three of those kind of connect. Well, they don't kind of. All three of those aspects from Harry Potter connect the series with the game, Hogwarts Legacy 2. So I think they can still do that. But again, new leadership, crazy merger stuff. There's been restructuring within WB. Before the mergers were announced, they restructured WB Games in anticipation of the mergers because they knew WB Discovery would be on sale. So I also think there's a possibility that this doesn't follow through. So I'm 50-50 on this. But overall, I don't think the connectivity of the series in Hogwarts Legacy 2 will affect release dates or marketing. I think all of that is just gameplay stuff. I don't think that's going to affect marketing or release anything like that, in my opinion. Great question, though. Yeah, I think it'll be Easter eggs. Yeah. We're doomed and won't get any info until 2027, says LC. What's up, LC? Good to see you, bud. I think till 2028 with how quiet they are, merger delay. There is no way marketing is going to 2028. There's no way. They want to align everything, I guess. They did. I don't know if that's still the picture, but they did. Mooney Lupus says maybe when the first season of the series ends and people love it, they're going to use that to start teasing Hogwarts Legacy 2. Yeah, start marketing early 2027. Maybe that's just me hoping. I mean, I threw that out there. Last year. In 2025 when we found out that the show was going to possibly release in early 2027. Now it's released in holiday 2026. I had said after that, Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy 2 doesn't have to worry about, and Wizarding World or Harry Potter doesn't have to worry about promoting two huge IPs, that being Hogwarts Legacy 2 and the HBO series. Just let them have their own room. 2026 be all about the series until its premiere on Christmas 2026. And then once the series is done, 2027 is going to be all about Hogwarts Legacy 2. And so February, March of 2027 is all marketing for Hogwarts Legacy 2, marketing push. So that way you have your cake and eat it too. Build off the hype of the series going into it. So I've been saying that for almost a little over 6-7 months now. At least in December of 2025. But if you're going to do that, you also want to let people know that, hey, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is a thing. And we're going to be hitting it hard in 2027. So 2026 trailer, or at least reveal trailer, or teaser trailer, made the most sense if we were going off that timeline, which is why I've been expecting something for the sequel this year so far. Because that timeline just makes the most sense. So. Brody Game posts a lot of short videos of Hogwarts Legacy 2 that count still. And the majority of the comments are asking when is Hogwarts Legacy 2 coming. And that's the thing also. I'm glad you said that, Becky. On especially on Instagram, because they post regularly on Instagram, they being Hogwarts Legacy. And they do some of those shorts that they do on Instagram and put them on YouTube. But excuse me. if you look back at the post, for those of you guys who are on Instagram, if you look back at the Hogwarts Legacy post, they didn't used to tag WB Games. It used to just be them. They would maybe do Harry Potter, but they rarely did WB Games. And I think there's a reason for that they're doing it now. I think there's a reason, from a marketing standpoint, from a value standpoint. Avalanche Software having to tag WB Games with their Hogwarts Legacy posts on Instagram and TikTok. I think there's a reason, because they didn't used to do that. They did not. They didn't. I think there's a reason. 2027 would be a good idea to release Hogwarts Legacy 2 if you want to avoid GTA 6. I mean, think about it also. I had pointed this out. We got Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man in 2018. Marvel Spider-Man 2 in 2020. Oh, no, sorry. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales in 2020 to coincide with the release of PlayStation 5. 2023, we got Marvel Spider-Man 2. Between those years of development, there was about 4 to 5 years. Same with God of War 2018, then God of War Ragnarok in 2022. That's about 4 years right there. Same with Jedi Fallen Order, and Jedi Survivor, both having the 4 to 5 year mark. So a lot of recent sequels, for example. I can even throw out Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild was around a 4 to 5 year window between the first and the sequel. A lot of the recent sequels, at least in my opinion, have had about a 4 to 5 year window. So it's not so much avoiding GTA as you saying. I think it's just more so development cycles, at least with sequels recently, have been about 4 to 5 years. Now, if you're Bethesda, it's 10 plus years for us. Let me stop. For Elder Scrolls and Fallout. But anyway, yeah. And most of those games were like cross-platform or PlayStation exclusives, just like Hogwarts Legacy having a PlayStation exclusive Quest. So, and they're all single player focused type games with some open world aspects. So, yeah, I don't think they're avoiding GTA 6, which makes 2027 a good launch year. I just think development cycle wise, 2027 at the earliest, late 2027, 2028. I still haven't played the exclusive Quest to this day. I'm on PC. You should try it out. It became available for everybody the following year. It's only 10 plus years because they didn't want to work on sequel, allegedly, thanks Star. But Bethesda's big. Like, how is everybody just working on Starfield? How is nobody working on... Because did you hear the timelines? At least according to Jason Schreier and some of the people, we're not getting anything Elder Scrolls the earliest 2028, 2029. We're not getting, and that's still 5 years after Starfield. And Starfield was 2023. Skyrim was 2011. Fallout was what? 2014? Fallout 4? Fallout 3 was earlier than that? Nah. I don't blame this delay on Starfield at all. I blame on Todd. Well, anyway. Yeah. Fallout 76. Fallout 76, yeah, but Fallout, what? New Vegas was made by Obsidian. So again, I hope they don't give platform exclusive stuff again. Everyone's paying the same price, but some of them, it's going to be based on who wants to pay the most money. PlayStation gave them a lot of money to help with development, from what I know. No, they're not playtesting ES6, Alexis. maybe internally, but yeah, the earliest, according to insider reports and people who've talked to Todd and everything, the earliest is 2028 for ES6. And they announced ES6, what, 2018? 2019, before the merger, before they were bought out by Xbox. Yeah. Lane goes to Tower, becoming a manager rather than developer. He's not a good manager. Anyway, yeah. So that's my thesis. That's my theory. Let's get into something fun. Let's get into some good stuff. But first, let me get my clutch and stuff, clutch emotes in the chat. We're about to talk about side activities that I'm excited and hope to see in the sequel for Hogwarts Legacy. With 2 being stuff that I think would be a callback, and I'm excited to share with you guys. And it's very channel specific. So let me get my clutches and yos in the chat, and I'm going to hear from you guys what side activities we want to see in Hogwarts Legacy 2 as well. So get ready. We want to hear a word from our sponsor, Mojang, who have become might be my one of my, if not my favorite third-party controller developers. All right, we got clutches, we got yos in the chat. Let's do it. This might be the most complete gaming controller I've tested all year. Premium build, pro features, and a price that honestly surprised me. Meet the Storm by Mojang, the sponsor of today's video. The Mojang Storm is Mojang's wireless multi-platform pro gaming controller, displaying an evolved ergonomic design, laser edge texturing, and 6 dynamic RGB lighting, all of which compatible for PC, Android, iOS, Switch, and yes, even the Switch 2. And having used now Mojang's latest controller for a couple of days, I'm confused. The Mojang Storm feels and plays like a $120 pro controller with top-of-the-line hardware, software, and performance, but it's also budget-friendly with a $65 price point. But how? Especially when it offers premium and elite features like 2 custom TMR joysticks, specifically K Silver JS13 Pro, offering drift-proof and instant response controls. Clutch. 16 full mechanical buttons that deliver pro-level response speed and fully customizable with clicky responses. Clutch. Dual mode triggers, offering digital and linear modes for instant responses. Clutch. 1000 Hz 6-axis motion control, offering top class and precision gyro mechanics for mobile, PC, and Switch games. Clutch. 2000 Hz polling rate for wireless and wired gameplay, delivering the most precise and fastest response time for a controller at this price point. Clutch. And a dedicated smart charging station, all included, which is clutch. As a controller that sits at this price range, it is just about perfect in my opinion. I cannot express enough how much you're getting at this price point. It feels like a bad deal in a way, but in the best way possible. From the K Silver JS13 Pro TMR magnetic sticks, the 2000 Hz polling rate, the mechanical switches on all 16 buttons, the gyro mechanics, to even the build quality being that of a high-end controller. It generally feels wrong to call it a budget-friendly controller. This is, without a doubt in my mind, the most cost-effective choice for all gamers. But that's just my impressions. What are your impressions about the Mojang Storm Pro Wireless Gaming Controller? Comment below your favorite feature, and while you're down there, click the link in the description if you're interested in purchasing this controller. The Mojang Storm, the most complete gaming controller on the market, offering an all-around mastery of premium build, premium performance, and affordable pricing. And thanks again to Mojang for sponsoring today's video. Mic check, check 2 1 2. PlayStation controllers always get stick drift. Yeah, shout out to Mojan. The only PlayStation controller saying I have third party is from Razer when they sponsored us. That's why I got these headsets and I got the Razer. But those things, Razer's just so expensive. I can't recommend Razer unless like you're a pro gamer for some way. I want to be able to do more at Hogwarts. Ooh, perfect. So yeah. Why didn't that not sound off? Also, but thank you. Who is that? Who said that? Let me go back. Yeah. Thank you. Let me put the OG up there. Celebrating 47 months. Which one is Squat? Student clubs as a mechanic for upgrading skills. Not really a side activity, but what do you think about a Kelpie? The new water mount. I know that. Ooh, okay. We'll get into it. All right. I just want to be able to sit down and lay in my bed. LC, I know. That's more of a feature than a side activity, but I like where your head's at. All right. I'm just going to go into my doc, actually. I'll just go into my Google Doc. All right. So, let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. Hopefully this will help you guys read it. Okay. So it's 10 side activities we need in Hogwarts Legacy 2. Playing just the initial title I'm playing around with. So side activities. This is sort of the guidelines I put around it. Side activities. I would like to see Hogwarts Legacy 2 that would keep us at Hogwarts and something that gives the fans a little of that student life, which I think a lot of people want that student sim, for example. I have something with the Kelpie. I have something for the Kelpie. So I love where your head's at. But let me see what everybody was saying in chat real quick. With the questions. So Spav says house exclusive quests. I have that. And stuff to find for more replayability. That's literally what I have on my thing. So Spav, we're on the same page. Awesome. Gobstone says Micah. Quidditch says Micah. Chocolate frog collecting. I have that up there. That's the one I'm excited about. And then curfew made for nighttime. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Ooh, side activities. I could come up with a 10-page Word doc on this. We're going to go through Dylan's as well. So that's what we got in our questionnaire. Make sure if you guys have some ideas put on YouTube, drop them there. All right. So this is just general thoughts. Kelby. I hope we get relationships and consequences to your actions. Hogwarts Legacy 2. House point system. House point systems would be a side activity. Consequences and relationships, I think, would be a feature. Consequences for sure would be a feature. Relationships could be a side activity, but I don't think we'll get that. First time chat. Hey, who's that? SBRS 24. The fly mechanic Hogwarts Legacy 1 would have made Quidditch so bad. Hope they change that. Yes. I talk about that in my list as well. So first, this is not in any direct order, but the first one I've just put down was Quidditch. And reason for Quidditch. This is the first one. Everybody wants it. Replaces broom trials, which a lot of people did not like. We did the broom trials to help try out the brooms, and then the dude would give us new brooms to try out and stuff. And a lot of people didn't like the flying mechanics in regards to controls and everything. So a lot of people didn't like that. Also, I didn't put in my guidelines. I think a lot of this stuff pertaining to side activities and it keeping us at Hogwarts, I think it would be cool if the professors had a hand in it in some way, shape, or form, whether introducing us to these side activities or having a part to play in it. Quidditch, just like Professor Kogawa, I probably spelled the name wrong, but Professor Kogawa could lead it. Again, it keeps us at Hogwarts, utilizes the amazing Quidditch pitch. The Quidditch pitch was huge. Like, I love the 1-for-1 comparison and just how big it was. Like, it felt bigger than the Quidditch Champions Quidditch pitch that we saw in Quidditch Champions. At least it felt like that. But utilizes that amazingly designed Quidditch pitch that Avalanche Software put together. Advanced flying for lessons for her class for Kagawa. So instead of we had our basic flying lessons in the first game, now we get advanced flying lessons, and maybe they are along the lines of Quidditch, particularly Seeker and Chaser only. Once you start getting the Beater and Keeper and stuff like that, I think it's not so much as a side quest and it's more of a whole thing, which you could do, but I keep that with Quidditch Champions. I will say, referencing Quidditch Champions, use the Quidditch Champions mechanics. The studio that make Quidditch Champions, they've already worked with Avalanche Software on Hogwarts Legacy. Hey. And so I think it would be dope. Also, let me get the Sue emotes in the chat. I think it'd be dope if they used I think it'd be dope if they used. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Did you eat?
Mm-hmm.
Did it turn out okay?
It was so good.
Okay.
I burnt my whole mouth because it was too hot, and I just kept eating anyway.
Good. I usually put more cheese, but I was like, I'll let y'all control the cheese.
The kids learned from their papa.
Oh, okay. They put in a lot of cheese.
They put in a lot of cheese.
Okay, good.
It was good.
I made lasagna soup, and it was still being made by the kids and stuff. So Sue just had that.
I came home and there was food.
Yes, always try to do that. But yeah, so that, and then completion gives you a new broom. Also, I want rewards for completing these side quests. So maybe a new broom, maybe a new robe, a robe and a broom, something along those lines. So the first side activity, Quidditch. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Second one is cross wands. Now you're like, we already have that, Sammy. We already have cross wands, but it returns because it was such a great feature. I loved cross wands. It was so fun. It was fun knowing that Professor Hecat knew about it. I love Lucan Brattleby, or whatever his last name was, as a person to kind of show us along the lines of, guiding us through cross wands. Also, the change, though, even though it returns, the change would be always available. I need cross wands to always be available. Once you're done with cross wands, that's it. That's it. I need cross wands to always be available, like the battle arenas, and you can battle waves of students to Professor Hecat as a final boss. I think that would be cool, battling Professor Hecat. Obviously, she would take her time with us. Maybe she would go full tilt because we can use ancient magic. I don't know. But also, so I like the battling of waves of students. You can even add your companions with you to do it if you want, just like normal cross wands. And maybe Professor Hecat grabs a student or another professor to help with it. Maybe Professor Sharp, ex-Auror, wants to, make sure his skills aren't rusty, and he joins us in battles.
So would you want it to be everything goes, like the battle arenas, or would you want it to be you are going to use the yellow and red spells?
I think if we get to the professors, I think it would be cool if everything could go. Students just stick with the spells, but once you get to professors, especially if a garlic is in there, she would be using
a vodka cabbage.
Cabbage, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a good question. I like this part though. At the end of the game, let's say we beat the game, right? In-game reward, you can battle students and professors visiting from other schools. Wagadu, maybe using wandless magic. Ilvermorny, let's get some United States in this joint. Let's get some U.S. Witches and wizards in this joint. Durmstrang, etc. I think that would be cool. And then it keeps us at Hogwarts, which is what everybody wants. And completions gives us a legendary wand or something in sacred form. I know that's not lore wise because the wand chooses the wizard, but we got a different wand for the at the end of the game in Hogwarts Legacy 1. I think it'd be cool for Hogwarts Legacy 2.
Ooh, so Moonlily is suggesting a boggart that randomly selects a professor and imitates them.
Ooh,
Or a different dark creature that can mimic others.
I like that. I like that.
Alexis said, imagine turning Hecate into a chicken from our ancient magic.
Yeah. Ancient magic would be interesting. I don't think it would be able to do ancient magic. I think using the tools they give us would make sense. But yeah, ancient magic would be interesting. Tarnished Gamer says, yes, please let me duel them students again. They were talking a lot of junk until I laid the smack
They
down.
really felt like they could say something to us
yeah.
at the beginning.
A real champion, not just cross ones. Agreed. Who is that? Mooney Lupin, the first week. We are there. Yeah. So I like that. Absolutely, James. Cross wands always be available. I definitely agree with you, says Zachman.
Nice.
I like cross wands. It was fun. And I like the idea of battling different students and possibly even professors. The other schools would give the opportunity to transport to other schools for different settings. Maybe even, I still, that is true. I still have them visit the school. Just because, again, people want to spend more time at Hogwarts. And so this is a way of doing that without getting in the way of the story. So these are side activities you can do if you want to break from the narrative. I'm done finding X and going back and forth between London or whatever. I just want to go to Hogwarts, chill. Let's do some cross wands. Something you could just do and like just hanging out, give you a little bit of challenge you would have out in the open, but at school, in the setting of a school, reminding you that you're still a student. So I think less visiting other locations, because I think the story is going to give us that. Side activities keep us at school. That's where I'm thinking. That's where I'm at. So, and Nagra, say hi to you as well. Hey, hey. Did Sue see your chamber video? She did not. She did not. That thing is blowing up on Instagram. I have like 25,000 views.
Let's go.
I was not expecting. Are we talking side quests or just activities you can do whenever you want? Side activities, Micah, but with guidelines that forces us to go back to the school that we only do at school, and that takes us away from the main quest.
B Nation TV is really thinking outside the box.
Okay.
Over on Twitch.
Okay.
I was really thinking the other day in Chamber of Secrets, we see the students use Vera Verto to turn animals into objects like a goblet. It's got a storage solution instead of Azkaban. Let's just turn our prisoners into a goblet and put them in a cabinet. That would be much more space efficient.
You're not wrong.
My actual answer is probably that spell wouldn't work on humans.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's exactly the type of thinking that we need.
Yeah.
In the wizarding world. To really just be innovative. I
like where your head's at.
Because that's real estate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not making more land. You know? So Azkaban could be used for so many other things.
Yeah.
It could be used for a haunted Halloween store some parts of the year.
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine the inspiration you would get for your Halloween outfit?
So much inspiration.
That was just like my first idea. It could be used for other things too. It's not only that. So just like, let's keep the ideas flowing.
Yes.
But I love where we're started. B Nation said works on animals. So kind of the same biological make. I agree with you. But if you think about the polyjuice potion, when Hermione accidentally, spoilers, warning. When Hermione used the polyjuice potion and accidentally had a cat hair, it didn't work quite right.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of it turning into goblets, it would be turned into like candle holders or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert. I don't have any personal experience.
I'm just hanging out.
I really like where we're going with this, though, and I think we should do some refining and see what happens.
What's up, Black Flag Gaming?
Hey, Black Flag Gaming.
Let me see. More challenging lore/codex entries as side activities uses more types of spells to unlock, like the butterflies and stuff. Yep. Let me see. I think Lauren said something, but it jumped all the way down. Realized that my name is still stuck on the screen. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
High IQ Warrior said side activities that unlock exploration-related spells, not just the spells from class. Fun.
Yep.
See ya, Becky.
I know it's late over there. Thanks for hanging out. Real quick, let's go through. Next one is Hogwarts Secrets. Everybody loved those. I put it down like I'm not a puzzle person really, but I really enjoyed doing those. I talk about what it is. But my main thing is to bring it back, but with double to triple the amount of secrets with different locations now. Is the school is changing. We're gonna have different classes. Hopefully there's new places to explore. And well, we had 3 in the first one, so let's get up to 9. Like let's go up to 9 or 6 at least.
What about secrets in like the surrounding world? Just like, wouldn't it be cool to just stumble upon a puzzle in the woods?
Yes, which is what like Merlin trials were in some way, shape, or form, or the maze one.
Yeah.
That was something you could just stumble upon and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Oh, and the ancient magic hotspots, I guess, were that.
But I'm keeping it to Hogwarts first.
Okay.
We'll get to the activities in the open world later.
Oh, we're not. This is just for Hogwarts?
This is just for Hogwarts.
Oh my goodness.
This is just for Hogwarts.
Okay.
Because everybody wants to go. Everybody said the weakness of the game was they built an amazing, huge school. But the game forced us to not be in the school outside of the room requirement and the secret chamber. There was really no reason to go to your dorms. There was really no reason to go into the a lot of the locations.
Yep. Slytherin.
Chris!
Hey, welcome back.
Work decided to have me work, can you believe it, on a pre-Wizard Wednesday.
That was very rude of them. They need to sort out their priorities.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it would be cool if Professor Weasley runs it. Again, I'm using the guideline of professors having some involvement in some way, shape, or form. I think it would be cool getting to learn a little bit about them and what they care about. And I think Professor Weasley would definitely, she introduced us to the room requirement, so she would definitely care about the secrets of Hogwarts, in my opinion. But I like this. I threw this out there. Completion gives us a memory vial that ties to the building of Hogwarts itself, maybe buried treasure, powerful ancient artifact, something along those lines, if you're able to. Because Tom Riddle, Voldemort, wanted to find the secrets of Hogwarts for power or in some way, shape, or form. And so I think if you can play off of that in some way, shape, or form, maybe you can give us a cool reward because of that, or at least some information using a pensive from any of the keepers or even the one in the headmaster's office. Heck, maybe we get our own. You never know. We're a powerful wizard. I like this one. Common room, house-specific common room activities. House-specific common room activities. Just like the house-specific quest, but for activities, house-specific relic hunt for robes, not just robes, artifacts, maybe decor, etc. as rewards. Maybe these quests are given to you from your house ghost, which we just saw. We never really got to talk to a bit. So let's have the house ghost be involved. Maybe a secret location based on the house for the students / professor from that house. House specific mini games. I have a list of mini games from the lore. Keeps us in the common rooms, which is what I want. Please allow us to sit down. And it gives replayability just like the house-specific quest from the first game. And you get to know your house-specific NPCs or companions more. So we get to hang out in the common room. Again, I'm doing the normal playthrough storyline main quest lines. I'm like, all right, I just want to chill at Hogwarts. If I go to Hogwarts, I go in my common room. I can sit down. I can chill, but also I can talk to somebody and I get a side quest. And I'm like, ooh, I get lost in the school. Maybe there's a secret chamber just like Salazar had, but with Helga. Somewhere in the kitchens, under the kitchens, somewhere for Rowena and Godric, so forth and so on. So I think that would be a lot of fun. And again, specific to the house, that way replayability wise, that way there's more just house pride, bro, like more house pride. You started wearing so many different clothes, like it got to a point where like you weren't really repping your house to a degree as much as you read in the books. And so I just think stuff like that brings it back without taking away from the main story game, I think that would be cool.
What do you think about, like, you know how in Skyrim, in your little houses that you could buy,
Yeah.
there was a room where you could display your weapons
Yeah.
and like your suits of armor and
Yeah.
like your masks and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What if the like secret thing in your like house common room area was like a secret room where you could put your stuff and see it, like all your
Yeah.
wand handles and like all of your different brooms, and there's like a
Yeah.
slot for all of them, so it's really easy to tell, have I got all of them?
Keep the room for requirement for other stuff,
Yeah.
but like your stuff, your decor, because that's where you would change ideally. That's
Yeah.
where you keep your clothes. That's where you keep your pets. Yeah, I love that idea.
It could be fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you still,
mini room
I wouldn't want to
requirement.
have to go there if I needed to change.
No.
But like, it would be fun. And then maybe if we could like have little items, it could be like house specific stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can just display your stuff.
Or any of the stuff you find like in the open world. There's
Yeah.
certain stuff you can put in. There's certain stuff you can put in the room requirement, and then there's certain stuff you can put in your common room, or at least in the secret room
Yeah.
from your house specific. Yeah.
I mean, they did have that feature for the room of requirement,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It was like piece of floor.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's a statue. Here's a
painting.
Yeah.
Stack of books, stack of cauldrons, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
if it, I don't know.
No, I'm
Or
with
maybe
you.
just more fun options like that for the room of requirement, so you could decorate that more specifically.
Yeah. Yule Ball.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. I thought the Yule Ball was tied to the Tri-Wizard tournament.
Yeah, that's the only time it happened. I don't know if it always has
That's-
to be.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It seems like
I
that.
think a seasonal gathering for sure would be amazing. Whether a like Halloween type quest or activity within the school, or a Happy Christmas type quest or stuff within the school, hosted by the professors before everybody goes away for the holidays or something. I think that would be cool for sure.
Oh yeah, like more little slice of life
Yeah.
type quests where like, oh, I've got to go get a Christmas present for
Yeah,
my
yeah.
like best friend.
But only unlocked after you progress within the story. Just like,
Yeah.
because once you got to a certain point in the story in the first game, you unlocked a season or two. Maybe when you completed the Keeper's Trials and stuff like that. Yeah. House exclusive party quest maybe. Yeah. So you guys are loving the house specific ones. Room requirement, the only thing I'd add, underwater vivarium. Or a sky mountain vivarium.
Ooh.
Pet training. There's a pet battle thing that they have as a mod, and
Like Pokemon.
yeah, and they go out and help you battle poachers and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that would be cool. But the underwater vivarium is a must. Newt Scamander is my first/second favorite character in the entire Wizarding world, next to Sirius Black. And having an underwater vivarium, especially with the Kelpie mount thrown out there by chat already, I think would be tough and clutch. And then or mountain vivariums that you can get into like dragons and different flying creatures and
So
stuff
you
like
want
that.
more creatures.
Yeah. We have to get more creatures. I think we have to get more creatures. Whether we run across them from circuses within London or whatever, like I think we have to get more creatures in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, Deka Battle Pets. Yes, that's what the mod is called.
Micah said there should be Christmas break shenanigans, like if you had to stay at the school for the break. That would be awesome.
I was gonna put pranks.
Pranks would be
I was gonna
perfect.
put pranks. Maybe Gareth Weasley.
And you have to sneak around the school.
Yeah.
There was only the one sneaking quest.
There was only the first one to get into the restricted section. Yeah. I think pranks would be cool.
Because then you could prank the teachers. You
Yeah.
could prank another house.
Yeah.
That would be fun. And it could just be optional.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in other games, it's kind of just like you can just keep generating these random quests.
Yeah.
Like just let me
Yeah.
prank whoever I want
People
as often as possible.
people want GTA, but with the Wizarding World. the amount of options you have that Rockstar makes. They want that both with the Wizarding World.
Mm.
Now, I have House Cup. That's pretty self-explanatory. Gobstones and Wizard's Chest. I believe both of these we have mods for. I know we have it for Gobstones, so I won't go too in-depth with those.
Miranda had a great point. She said, I just want to show Poppy where we keep Highwing. It made me feel like a kidnapper. Bringing companions into the room of requirement.
Yes, that's
That
a
could
good
be
one.
fun.
That's a good one. Also wondered, oh, we're getting a lot of information. Also wondered, since George and Fred nicked the Martyrs map in the second year out of Filch's office, how come they never noticed Wormtail? Ooh.
Great question.
Secret
bonuses.
for
Go ahead.
finding specific outfits prior to doing some themed quests. Yes,
Mhm.
Chris, yes. I'd love more items for stealth and combat, like some of the stuff. in the
Yeah,
tacos.
like
Yes.
let us buy stuff
So-
from Zonko.
So I put that here for the Chocolate Frog. So Chocolate Frog collecting homage to the old Harry Potter game, the Philosopher's Stone, where you can collect chocolate frogs and stuff of famous witches and wizards. But I think the first one we get, for example, we get on a Hogwarts Express. I'll take the lot. And then Zonko, then places where you could buy them would be Zonko's in Hogsmeade. And then I forgot the name of the store in Diagon Alley where you could buy it. Locations would be ideal locations to purchase chocolate frogs. And chocolate frogs would be added in the tool wheel alongside Edoras, alongside Wiggenweld, and you need chocolate frogs because the mentors.
The Mentoids.
Because the mentors. We need the mentors in Hogwarts
the
Legacy too.
Dementors.
So if you're going to add the mentors, add some chocolate. Let's get chocolate frog collectings. Also, I like this idea. This is the one I was really excited about. What happens if we can trade with other kids? Maybe specific NPCs you talk to, you can only get this card. But you have to trade a certain card. So that means you have to have a lot of one card to trade it so you can get a missing card you have.
This is like so many mini games.
So trade, maybe a duel. Going back to Cross Wands, maybe you can duel for a card you don't have.
Outwit other students.
NPCs in Hogwarts to complete your collection. So I just think, like, because the way they assigned NPCs to give us, like, hey, I lost this, so you got to collect the Daedalian keys. Hey, I lost this, so they told us to go to that image that was black, and then you do Lumos, and then it'll provide the image of where the other keys is and stuff like that. You can keep that, but just replace it with chocolate frogs. Just replace it with chocolate frogs. Interactions with the kids now, everybody's collecting it. It's seasonal, maybe, but interactions with NPCs specifically gives you different chocolate frog types. And once you get the collection, you can just add it as it's a trophy for PlayStation or an achievement for Xbox and stuff like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just like the movie tie-in games, trade beans for cards. Yes! And again, that's why I said at the beginning, it's an homage to the OG games as well. Let me see.
Hi IQ Warrior said just like the movie tie-in games,
Yep.
trade beans for cards.
Yep.
Cyan Jedi said I think Hogwarts Legacy 2 should have the founders in the game.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, limited edition chocolate frog cards hidden in the headmaster's office.
Yes. And that could be amazing packaging for the physical edition of the game as well.
Physical edition.
Let me see. I'd love more stuff. I did
Yeah, we
that
read that one.
Since the map shows everyone in the castle talking about the Marauders map. Micah, do they have shiny chocolate frog cards? That would be amazing.
That would be fun.
V-Nation, and I also came to another realization the other day. Since Dumbledore uses portraits and such to spy on people and on Harry, would he not be using the chocolate frog cards to do the exact same thing? If so, when Harry is a Hogwarts Express, Dumbledore would have known Harry was on it. Dumbledore had his ways, bro. I just assume yes. If Dumbledore is involved with it, I just assume yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miranda said they will put Dementors to keep students safe from that weird character that steals and makes people chickens.
Exactly.
Something's got to be done about that.
Something's got to be done. So yeah, those were my ideas. I thought were pretty fun, and I said top 10, but I did 9, and I wanted the 10th one to be something from you guys. So when I do the video, I'll have like chat be involved, not chat, but the comment section be involved, and I'll just pin my favorite one at the 10th one, and we'll go from there.
Slitherwind said ministry quest where you turn in Dark Wizard's wands that you expel your armist away from them like bounties.
Bro.
That would be awesome.
I'm putting that.
Bounties.
I'm putting that in the open
We're
world
doing so much
activities.
work for the Ministry of Magic. We should be on their payroll.
We're
But also,
already-
they shouldn't ask too many questions about what we're doing.
I love the.
We're
bounties
getting it
thing.
done.
I was
Micah said I'm turning in Sebastian.
facts. That's not a popular thing. Oh my gosh.
Lauren said chocolate frogs can replace field guide pages, and High IQ said, yeah, the field guide is meant for
Yeah.
maybe only 1 year.
Yes, yes.
That's a good. I
That's a
loved the
very
field
good
guide
point.
pages,
You did,
though. They
you
were
did.
so satisfying.
You did.
You did too.
I did.
We all did.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio and Accio. No, Incendio on like the dragon and
Yeah.
some of the other statues.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of those. Black Flag said, since Sebastian Sallow will escape from Azkaban to Mentors, we'll have a reason to pop up. Facts. Micah said they'd have to have something like a field guide for help with the map.
Yeah.
Oh, with the extended map
Yeah.
that we are assuming that they're going to have.
Yeah, they have to extend the map. They can't just be the Scottish Highlands anymore.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It has to be like London or something. I like the idea of collecting frogs. Yeah. Dang, I wanted to get to Dylan's DM. He gave me a huge doc and everything. Let me see if I can just read it off real quick.
Whoa.
Bro.
What?
Dylan,
The
bro.
formatting.
Dylan,
Dylan.
bro. He's not here, but
What's going on with this?
Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like, bro.
This is like a proposal.
It's so good.
He should put it in a little binder and take it
so
to
good.
Avalanche.
So, just to show you guys, again, shout out to Dylan. This is what he sent me, and he's the one that gave me the idea of side activities and like mini games and stuff like that. And I'm just going down the list. You got Cross Wands, Summoner's Court, Wizard's Chest, Exploding Snaps, which I was going to have as a house-specific activity. So we have house activities, obviously, like quest lines. You can get the relics, all of those things and stuff, right? But I like the idea of house-specific games as well, mini games within the common rooms. So if Wizard's Chest is for Ravenclaws, Gobstones is for Hufflepuffs, so forth and so on. So again, giving that replayability as well, but not so much locking an amazing mini game behind a house. So potion making, I was going to throw in potion making because of the OG games as well, but expanded, bro. So yeah, design principles, Cross Wand, Full Dueling League. We were already on the same page, and the way he breaks this down,
What?
yeah, rewards, same idea with rewards, rules, regulations, dark magic, why it improves the game, Summoner's Court, again, how to expand it, frequent open opponent personalities, like. I was like, this is a script. Like, this is a video script. So y'all don't like, Dylan's been sending me stuff, and I'm just like, bro.
Wow.
Yo,
Hey, there he is.
there he is.
Dylan.
But the Exploding Snap with 2 distinct variations, I was going to show that. Where is this? Where's the link?
Oh, High IQ said we need a gossip or eavesdropping system when hanging out at Hogwarts.
Bro.
I love that.
So-
and then you can decide whether to be evil or not.
So these are some of the magical mini games from Harry Potter Wiki, and you got like the Exploding Snap that was in Dylan's, but
Oh, denoming
The
as a mini
denoming, I know.
game. We should have. That would be perfect. We're in the Highlands. There's so many little gardens.
I know.
I don't know why I went like this when I said gardens.
I know what you
I
mean.
was already denoming
Clicking,
them.
you're just plucking
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. But a lot of these games, like
Owl
owl racing, pixie spotting, what is it? Rune riddles, which would
We need more rune riddles.
Yes.
We were so ready for that before Hogwarts Legacy came out.
Like they did nothing with it. Self-shuffling playing cards. Like these are all like the ones we know about based off of lore.
Yes.
Exploding snap, flying seahorse fishing,
What?
famous witches and wizard card match game, which would tie into the collecting cards, chocolate frog cards, gnome racing championships. Like, bro, I saw this. I was like, if each house had at least one of these.
Gnome tossing.
Yeah.
Of course he said. Okay, Slytherin said, hear me out. Adding in a location-based minigame where you need to uphold the statute of secrecy in the real world, maybe on a linked mobile app in the actual real world. Wait a minute. A game in the mobile app where you're upholding the statute of secrecy.
Bring back Wizards Unite. I'm writing that down.
I think we're doing it.
I'm writing that down.
I think he's onto something.
I'm writing that down. Yeah, I love that.
Black Flag said being able to cast Periculum or notify the authorities whenever we stumble onto a corpse. Yeah, being able to do something about it would be nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be happening over and over.
Yes.
Magic Awaken style minigame within the game.
Bro, I love the idea of connecting the games in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Pokemon Go is doing it. Why not? I mean, they are. You can connect your mainline Pokemon game to Pokemon Go.
Harley has a great idea.
Yo, Trials of Merlin. Imagine if they had about. Get Harley. Get out of here.
Harley,
Get outta
stay here.
Get out.
Don't move a muscle. We need more of that. Where you're coming from with that. We need that.
Would love to see some real interactions with the school ghosts and most with P's for shenanigans. I had put that for the house specific ones. Wrong one. I had put that with there it is. I had put that with the house specific ones. Like interacting with our house ghosts. And they would be the one to give us like the specific house quest or as mini games or side quest or side activities within the school. But yeah, I totally agree. A quest with Peeves would be an amazing too. I would throw that in. I would definitely throw that in there.
All right, Denise has a vote for no more Merlin trials. All right, so it's 1v1. Like triple the number or like no more.
I am down for a Merlin trial if it's like the Keeper's trials. And we find his burial spot, his wand, everything. If it's like the Keeper's trials, I'm down for it.
Hey, Support Crow.
What's the current topic, folks? We're talking about side activities, mini games.
Dylan put together a full professional portfolio proposal for the game, and I think it was High IQ Warrior who said it was Dumbledore's AI that put it together.
And Slytherin with the first idea of cross-platforming Hogwarts Legacy in some way, shape, or form through a side game in Hogwarts Legacy to your mobile game that can carry on, kind of like Wizards Unite to a degree. And so, yes, that's where we're at right now. That's who copies me.
No, I was doing it first and then copied me.
No.
That's fine.
How do you feel about the writing? Do you feel like the writing needs to be better for Hogwarts Legacy 2? Perez, I have said this. I said this to Chandler when I was interviewing him. I said a weak spot was the writing. I definitely think it needs to be better. That is not the current topic, but if you're asking me, I have not run away from that at all. I want to craft potions kind of like in Skyrim.
Make our own potions, yeah.
That's what Dylan put in on his list. So, and again, it's a homage to the old school games as well. I forgot which game it was. We had the potion stuff requirement. Internships at the ministry. I think that's more towards the third game, 7th year. You're looking past graduating Hogwarts and everything for sure. Quest with 90 that requires a trip to Wagadu. Gosh.
It'd be fun.
I say if we go to a different school, it has to be like Azkaban, like we did Azkaban. It has to be very surface level.
I don't want to go to school at Azkaban.
I
feel like
it has to be like the Azkaban quest line where we're teleported, or I'm sorry, port key. You take a port key or a flu powder.
I already know all about what they do there.
To Wagadu. Because I think, especially going to Africa in general, Egypt, I believe, was like the first recorded location of where people used magic. And so it's kind of like very early on. So like if you're learning ancient magic, trying to get an understanding of its early usage, I think going back, whether it's to Africa or somewhere in the Scottish Highlands in some way, shape, or form, makes a lot of sense. And maybe dig up some old relics and stuff. I don't know. But the Azkaban students never passed their own WL.
Harley.
Just go over here. Do
What?
live.
Oh.
And go to live chat.
Live chat. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So Harley said, Hufflepuff jumps on the bandwagon with their own mobile game, Newt and Friends. That's a really good. That sounds like a great game.
Oh, now we can bring Newt and Friends.
I like everywhere that's going.
Oh, now it comes to play.
Support Crow thinks maybe they should hire a cool writer who maybe has happened to apply twice already down the road. Maybe could interview literally at any time. Literally for the next 10 years.
Keep at it, Joe. Keep at it.
Seems like something that might be a possibility.
Literally, hey, I mean, you could always just go and knock on the door.
DeCourcy concurs to the bounty idea on the supposedly hard bosses. I feel like they were not really hard. I just want to find some of them, maybe search and gather clues to find them. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Tarnished Gamer doesn't think it's enough dev time to develop another entire school, but some sliver of Wagadu, like we saw, is doable.
That's literally what I said with Azkaban. Like,
yeah, that's what they.
It's cutscene. Yeah. It's a cutscene of parts of Wagadu, but we're like in the main foyer entrance of it, and that's it. We talk to some students, and that's it. Like, we get something we're looking for. Keep it that way.
Black Flag Gaming being able to collect memories and use the pensive either to know our background story or to know more about the keepers. I don't trust them. I feel like know enough about the keepers.
Yeah, I think we know enough about the keepers. I think if we're exploring any memories, it would have to be Founders, Merlin, something. Because the game is, assuming the game keeps the title Hogwarts Legacy, it still has to tie back to Hogwarts and its legacy. Unless they do Hogwarts, and then different name or something like that. If they keep Hogwarts Legacy, I think you still have to have a reason where Hogwarts is tied in some way, shape, or form outside of the Ancient Magic Repository being hidden underneath. So I've always said a way to do that is the memory vials, as you suggested, Tarnished Gamer, but with finding memories about the founders and the making of Hogwarts, why it's a stronghold of ancient magic, explaining the legend or lore or myth that we got the question from the, what was it? I think it was either the House questionnaire or Patronus questionnaire we got on Pottermore that mentions the half-buried pensive that ended up in the headmaster's office. Where did that come from? Because we know pensive belongs to powerful witches or wizards, and it was half buried at the location where Hogwarts was built. You know, I talked about ley lines and everything. Hogwarts being of the most importance. Hagrid and Dumbledore saying Hogwarts is telling Harry, like, this is where you're going to be the most safe, even though stuff happens to him still, but Hogwarts is still like the spot to keep people safe in some way, shape, or form. And so let's explore why. Maybe the founders had something to do with that. Maybe the person who's pensive, who's half buried, has something to do with that. Let's use those memory vials for that. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking about the idea of getting into our own history, and I think that that would be weird narratively because it wasn't treated like a mystery in the first game.
Yeah.
So
They
then
can't.
for suddenly for it to be a big deal for us to not know, or for like our history to suddenly matter when it didn't at all
It's
in the
not.
first game, that would be really weird. So I don't think, I mean, they're not stuck, but it would be, they would have to do some legwork to make it important enough to address in the second game when they didn't even they ignored the whole thing in the first
When
game.
I talked to Chandler during that interview, because I asked him, I was like, why did we not get a background? Like, what was the decision making on that? And the decision was we wanted everybody to have their own headcanon when it came to that character. We didn't want anybody to be tied down to a certain narrative that we had created. We truly wanted this to be your journey. And everybody's starting at the same spot, but it really doesn't matter what happened before. What matters is what you do, how you create, what your character looks like based on how you create it, what your character house is sorted into based off of your preferences, and any amount of playthroughs you create. That's what they wanted to do. And so I think if that was their foundation for it, there's no chance we're getting it.
They can't go back.
There's no chance we're getting any information on that character. None.
Galactic Red Dragon had a great point. You just take Hogwarts and turn it upside down and set it in Australia, so everything will be different. My only pushback to that would be, how do we keep our hats from falling off?
Yes, because I love my Merlin's hat.
Yeah.
What about keeping the name for the sales revenue?
Excellent idea, Slytherin. And Galactic Red Dragon's answer was magic. That is so fast.
That was so fast. Twitch has less delay than YouTube, by the way. Oh my god. Based on prologue and trailers, it's just that we are Muggleborn. No, High IQ Warrior. No, we can't.
We can't assume that. It could be that we were not Muggleborn, but we just didn't have magic before.
And we just got it late. And ancient magic plays a huge role in regards to all of that, because ancient magic is a game changer now. We don't know anything. Ancient magic is the variable nobody knows could change lore or anything. So yeah. You guys are so silly. Squib that awakened later.
Yeah,
again.
it's that.
We have to come from a magic. We have to come from a magic.
Yeah, because we accept everything so readily.
Yeah. Even though we ask questions about it.
But someone, I can't remember if we talked about this. There was a comment earlier, and I don't remember if it was on Twitch or YouTube. They said we have to go buy our school supplies, so maybe we go to Diagon Alley before the the beginning of the next game.
Yeah. No, I
can't remember if you talked about that.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I definitely think we're going to Diagon Alley. I put the Hogwarts Express as a possibility as well. I think London is definitely up for grabs, for sure. I mean, we were at Diagon, like you said, we were at Diagon Alley, or at least got our school supplies from Diagon Alley, because we were in London at the beginning of the game, but we had to fly there because we had missed the Hogwarts Express. So if we didn't miss the Hogwarts Express, we wouldn't have had to fly there. So yeah, I definitely think we go back and get the rest of our school supplies there.
Harley put Hogwarts backwards in the chat, and it's StrahGO, which is weirdly sayable.
Yeah, it is. Was Isadora a Muggleborn? No, she wasn't.
Did we ever see her dad do magic?
Oh yeah, true, we don't. But we only see her dad. We don't see her mom.
Yeah.
So
Feldcroft was a wizard village, so I don't think Isadora was Muggleborn. That's a good point.
That's my point.
Cyan Jedi said Hogwarts Legacy should focus on the founders who built Hogwarts. They would know all about ancient magic. Yes, that would be awesome.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
So.
I think ancient magic suppresses the powers until a certain age. When something big happens, that unlocks it. That's what Mooney Lupin said. Entirely possible.
I had threw that out there, especially with Hogwarts having a role with it, I think. Yeah. So anyway, we can keep talking, but we got to get out of here. Let's do a chocolate frog. I think I only have one. I don't know why. But oh, because I did this live stream and I had 8 odd amounts during the 6-hour live stream. So let's get Chocolate Frog guesses in the chat. But where's our home? Like, we're underage wizard. I know. We have to talk about it.
Yeah, where are our parents?
I think they can right around it, but they have to ignore it.
Where were we all summer?
Yeah. We own a shop. We're 15.
We own a shop. We are small business owners.
Already.
Where do we go when school isn't happening? It's probably not important.
Again.
We go back to our orphanage. When we did our playthrough with Merlina, we had a whole backstory.
We figured it out.
We were orphans.
Yeah, we have to be. Because there's no reason. We either have to. I think we have to be orphans.
Because why would Fig be meeting us by ourselves on some random street?
Why would he be the one giving us all this stuff, giving us a wand to practice with? Why would he be the one teaching us?
Yeah.
Unless we're Mogul-born.
Or orphans.
Yeah.
Or from a broken home.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make anything work, but we chose orphan.
Yeah.
It's the most fun.
Yeah. Raps, we were so close to it. Hey, next week we'll do it. And
you tried the
yeah. And I need suggestions for a Saturday weekly Saturday stream like Wizarding Wednesday, because football is starting next week, August. So tomorrow. So I need a nickname for a Saturday stream. So throw them in Discord. But let's get to the chocolate frogs. I'm gonna have Sue open this one and we'll get you guys out of here. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. All right, Chocolate Frog guesses in the chat. I think I ran out of budget for the background.
Do you think the shop will be included in the sequel? And if so, will they go more in-depth into shopkeeping? That's a great question. Are we still going to own the shop?
Yo, could we sell chocolate frogs?
Can we hang out with what's-his-face? The ghost who gets to, like...
Jack Daw.
No, the scary guy.
Oh, the poltergeist.
The poltergeist.
Oh,
and we never see him again, but actually we're doing like a timeshare situation with him.
Yeah. He's letting us,
Maybe we help him prank other people in a non-murdery fashion. Maybe he needs a new hat. Yeah. We've got lots of those.
Can we buy a village?
Can we buy a village?
Oh, my Harry definitely
We're figuring it all out.
Harry definitely could.
Mooney Lupin said we're just a lonely orphan, but maybe a parent left us something. Ooh, a journal or something that hints to our powers, but we never really believe it until the magic breaks up. I love that.
You guys.
Birdie and Hermione. There's only one card, Amelia, but I love the confidence.
Yeah.
Ron and Hermione. Metatron timeshare.
What about Penny the shopper?
Yeah, what about Penny?
Yeah.
I want her to be friends with Deke. And I want Deke to be able to leave the room of requirements sometimes.
I know. I say Merlin.
Merlin?
Let's get Merlin.
All right.
Merlin is happening.
Okay.
One card to rule them all is Merlin. If it's not Merlin, it's not Wizarding Wednesday.
Maybe we can sell potions and beast byproduct. If we could sell potions, that would be a game changer.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be making a mess out of them.
And it is...
ABB. Always be brewing.
Paracelsus.
Ah.
You guys didn't guess Paracelsus? That's weird.
Paracelsus.
Like 9 times out of 10, it's going to be this guy.
Renowned 16th century physician, alchemist, and surgeon.
Slytherin said, if it's not Merlin, it's not Wizarding Wednesday.
It's not. Technically, it's not Wizarding Wednesday. It's
correct on both.
It's Thestral Tuesday, Twirling Tuesday, Triwizard Tuesday, one of those.
It's Physician, Alchemist, and Surgeon Tuesday.
Yes. Seer Saturdays for stream name, says David and Kelly. Hello, just arrived. Hey.
Hi.
We're just about to wrap up. I'll watch later on the program for today. Just wanted to say hi. Thanks for dropping in live and saying hi, Maura.
Micah got Ravenclaw today. Nice.
Micah. I love that Micah joins us with these all the time.
That is fun.
So wait, I gotta see.
James is sitting here watching his own.
No,
Instagram.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
It's fine.
I just want to see.
Well,
wait, I just want to see where we're at. Hold on. Yeah.
26K.
Wow. I've never.
Wow,
gotten
wow, wow.
above, like 10.
Wow.
People really love this one. All right. Anyway, the quill is.
The quill is. It is indeed.
Yeah.
A little bit overkill.
Anyway, man, I will let you guys know. The next stream will be on the what? The first is Saturday, so the 8th. The next stream will be on the 8th of August, and that'll be the first Seer Saturdays or Shiny Saturdays or Sallow Saturdays. I like that. So we're going to get that going. So make sure you're following some various forms of social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course Discord for all the updates. I'll still be doing live streams in between. Some of the live streams would be like early on in the mornings, or really late, but probably early in the mornings, because I won't be getting home till 9 p.m. after practice, and I would have been there all day for about 7 hours. So hope the coaching goes well. Lots of water. Yes, bought a bunch of Gatorades and water bottles and stuff today. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. My team doesn't start till Monday, that I'm the head coach of, but I will be helping because I'm assistant coach on varsity, which starts tomorrow, so I'll help with that. I'll be also helping with some of the social media stuff, so I'm going to be bringing my camera and doing some video and photography and stuff to get socials popping and stuff during the off season. But yeah, it has begun. I am not ready. And it's been wet outside. I'm not ready for just the humidity and the ickiness of outside. I've enjoyed my past 3 days off. I really have. But it's going to be fun. Probably do some do some vlogs for you guys, see behind the scenes. So later, Gators, have a good week. Same to you, DeCourcy. But we hope you guys have an amazing week yourselves. Thank you so much for popping in today. If you're watching this on replay, be sure to drop a like and comment below alongside the topics we've covered in the video. And yeah, make sure you guys just follow us so we can keep you guys updated on the changes that's happening.
Thanks, Micah.
100 out of 10, Sue. Oh my gosh, Micah, I forgot.
Thank you, Micah.
Oh my gosh, Micah. That being said, spread Lumos wherever you are in the world, because you never know who needs it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time. Peace.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
We'll be right back.
crying little.